OPEC, I guess, meets next week, OPEC plus one. What do you expect them to do, and can they arrest this slide by cutting production?
Yeah, they're going to have to react. This is why you need a swing producer when you have a negative shock to demand like this. The Russians, your plus one, they're dragging their feet. They're not happy about it. They just want to extend the current quotas. But you know what? President Putin, he hasn't forgotten February of 2016, $26 a barrel. He doesn't want to go the way of the Soviet Union, which was crushed by an oil price collapse in the late 1980s. So we think Putin will order the energy minister to probably go along with a cut. The question, Tyler, is will the OPEC plus cut be big enough given the demand collapse and the still strong production we're seeing? We don't think so. So even with an OPEC plus cut of 600,000 barrels a day or maybe even less next week, we still think oil is headed down.
Is there a point that you are looking for, Bob, where there might be a sort of generational buying opportunity in oil stocks or the drillers, the explorers, whatever?
Absolutely there is. You know, my prayer is, Lord, make me bullish, but not yet. I think we are 6 to 12, maybe 18 months from one of the best buying opportunities in oil and gas that we've seen in a generation, if not longer. Even before the coronavirus and this weakness we're dealing with now came into view, even before then, the drivers of the boom phase started to appear last year. One of them is slowing shale. Shale is going to be exiting this year probably. Luckily, they'll be lucky if they get 300,000 barrels a day. It's slowing. But the more important and the bigger surprise is going to be that this peak demand idea in transportation, that we're going to decarbonize and get into much more efficient vehicles and electric vehicles at a pace that's going to crush oil demand in transportation, is misguided. It's going to be late. Demand is going to be much stronger than folks think later this decade. So strong demand, ravaged, inadequate supply, boom is going to follow bust. And I think that's going to get going here, probably from lower levels now with the coronavirus and the demand hit. From lower levels, but get going in the next year or two.
And you will call Kelly and me when that happens, right?
You bet. After my mother. That's right.
All right.